Hello, I'm Casey Holcomb, the television production coordinator here at Rowan University. I'm here to give you some tips and tricks on making some great cell phone videos. So I have 5 quick and easy guidelines to help you get a great cell phone video. The first one is framing. The second is lighting. The third is audio. The fourth is background and location. And the fifth is stabilization. When you're shooting a cell phone video, you also want to make sure that you're shooting horizontally, not vertically. You don't want to be looking up at somebody. You also don't want to be looking down at somebody. You want to stay nice and level with their eyes. One thing you want to stay away from with lighting is shooting with a window to your back, because sometimes it'll get really overexposed and not look very good. You also want to avoid shooting with the sun to your back or your talent's back. It's better to have your talent facing the sun. Audio is very important for creating a great video. You want to make sure you're in a quiet environment, not next to a road or loud equipment or an air conditioner. So you want to find an environment that's going to be suitable for your recording needs. When you're considering your backgrounds, you want to make sure that plants and other things are not growing out of people's heads. Sometimes adding motion to your video really creates a cool effect and can really travel you through the environment a lot easier, but you have to make sure that your shots are very stable. Stabilization is also very important when you're shooting a cell phone video, so you want to make sure that your shots are nice and smooth and fluid. You can download editing applications such as Adobe Rush or iMovie from the App Store. For this, we're going to use iMovie. The first thing you want to do is name your project so that way you remember what it is. So this, we're just going to name it Cell Phone Editing in iMovie. Perfect. Then you can go ahead and click Edit. This will take you into your project. As you can see here, there's a lot of things going on, and you can scrub through it by just clicking and dragging on your timeline. And then you can press play to play whenever you want. As you can see, you can add different elements from video, and you can go through all your recently captured videos. Let's just go back, and you can go to photos and add photos. Then you can go back. You can also add audio and different things like that. You can also do voiceover recordings and take live video. But here's all the audio. You can add any audio track that are on your phone, audio tracks that are on your phone from iTunes. You can also do voiceover recording, which is how I'm recording these voiceovers. And you go ahead and press record, and in 3 seconds, and it starts recording, and then you can record your track and then hit stop. Once you hit stop, it'll come up. Do you want to do a retake, a review, or just accept the changes? In this case, we're going to hit cancel. So going forward, you can also add, like I said, all those different things. We're going to keep going, and you also have these things called transitions. You can transition between your clips of video or photos. This one is standard dissolve. You can do wipes or different things like that, and slides. My favorites are cuts, dissolves, and or fades. In this one, we're going to do a fade. Instead of fade to black, you can go ahead and swipe or click again on the fade, and it changes it to fade to white. So you can do the white fade there in between clips, and go ahead and press play, and this is what it looks like. Videos. There you go. Perfect. Great cell phone videos. You can also trim your video just by selecting it and dragging it left or right, and that will shorten the video or lengthen the video. And then there are tools at the bottom that you can select, the cut tool to cut it. You can also just click and hold or tap and hold and move your project or your video around within the project. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the volume. You can turn the volume down on these or turn the volume up. So right now I'm going to quickly show you how you can add text to your video. Pretty simple. All you have to do is at the bottom, when you click on a clip, it'll have a text tool option, and then you can go ahead and select different kind of texts and wipes and how they come on and off and how they reveal. And on the bottom there's a lower third button or a center button wherever you want the graphics, and then you can go in there and just click and edit the graphics and the text within the graphics. Next we're going to go forward and we're going to look at the speed. If you click on a clip, you can go ahead and hit this little icon on the bottom, and that will let you change the speed. And you can play it back slow, or you can go ahead and speed it up and play it normally at the normal speed, or you can actually go fast and play it very fast. So you can do this for a variety of reasons. If you want to do some slow-mo or things like that, you can try that out. But normally you'll want it at that normal level. So that's pretty much editing. Right now we'll go through and I'm going to show you how to export. Exporting your video is actually very simple. You're going to want to go ahead and make sure all the changes are done that you want, and you'll watch the whole thing through and make sure it looks good. And then you're going to hit the done in the upper left hand corner. Once you hit done, it's going to back out and it's going to say, you know, do you want to go back in or edit? In the bottom it's going to have a little square, and you're going to go to export settings, and you're just going to save the video to your camera roll and go ahead and save it in the highest quality that you want. And that's how you export the video, and then it'll be saved to your photos in your video section of your cell phone. That's it for me. I'm Casey Holcomb, the television production coordinator here at Rowan University. Good shooting.